One of the reasons why many neurodivergent women feel alienated in a lot of healing spaces, even ones that claim to be trauma informed or progressive, is that neurodivergence is fundamentally incompatible with bypass. So, bypass depends on top down processing and syncing up with a group mentality and moving past discomfort. It involves prioritizing conformity over truth. So, although we are susceptible to all forms of social programming, the neurodivergent nervous system doesn't easily organize in these ways. We register incongruence even if we can't consciously name it. We can feel misalignment in our bodies even when the group is signaling that everything is normal. And we notice when words don't match behavior. We can also sense when power is being abused under the guise of care or healing or spirituality. So because we process bottom up, not top down, we can't simply decide to bypass what our bodies are registering as real. And when we do force ourselves to ignore the truths that our sensitivity is registering, the physiological cost is really high. So this is why so many neurodivergent people are told that we are resistant to healing, or we're stuck, or we're dysregulated, or we're mentally ill, when what's actually happening is that we are unable to pretend. This does not make us immune to conditioning or bias. We are still totally shaped by patriarchy and white supremacy and capitalism. We still carry internalized supremacy and internalized inferiority. But physiologically, many of us struggle to stay asleep. So our nervous systems keep pulling us back to what hasn't been named or acknowledged or metabolized. And this isn't because we like suffering, but it's because we literally cannot build coherence on a lie. So this is why rage and grief and truth-telling are so important for neurodivergent women, and why spaces that prioritize comfort or positivity or spiritual evasion so often feel unsafe to us. Bypass asks us to override our perception in order to belong, and neurodivergence makes that override painfully costly. So if you have felt too intense for healing spaces, it may not be because you are broken or unwilling. It may be because your nervous system is not able to abandon truth in exchange for that approval and that belonging. Neurodivergent rising exists because real healing cannot happen where truth is rushed or numbed or bypassed away. We don't bypass here, we metabolize together.